Hi, welcome to today's episode of The Young and the Restless. We open up where Adam runs into Chelsea at the coffee house and asks if Billy came back with the boys from skating yet. Chelsea says they should be back soon. Chelsea asks about Adam's work. Adam is caught off guard. He tells Chelsea Victor is up to his old tricks again. Then we see Summer runs into Victor at society. Victor complains how Diane has entrenched herself in all of their lives and says Summer must be unhappy. Summer complains about all the plots and schemes that's going on within both families. She expressed her displeasure of him and Kyle scheming. Then we see Nicky runs into Diane at the Grand Phoenix. Diane tries to chit chat with Nicky, and Nicky tells her to save it, not to waste her time or breath. She then tells Diane that she knows they framed Jeremy Stark. Then we see Jack confronts Kyle about helping Victor. Kyle claims he hadn't committed to anything with Victor as yet. Kyle claims that Adam has done nothing since he got there. His performance is below par and he's not working with the team. Jack agrees somewhat that Adam has been slipping. However, Jack tells Kyle it is up to him to judge what Adam does in Jaboot because he's at Marquette. Him and Victor needs to stay out of it. Back at society, Summer tells Victor to stop cursing Kyle to help take down Adam. Summer thinks Kyle turned Victor down and she's happy about it, but he needs to stop trying to get Kyle on board. Back at the coffee house, Adam admits to Chelsea that he is not happy at Jabot and says he doesn't connect with anyone there, and Victor is right. Back at the Grand Phoenix, Diane brags that Nicky would never turn his back on Jack to get him arrested. Plus, she believes that Nicky is glad Jeremy is gone. Nicky tells Diane not to be too happy yet. It is too good to be true and things will come around. Back at Jabot, Kyle tells Jack how much Adam shouldn't be at Jabot and wants him out. Tells Jack to cut him loose. Back at the coffee house, Chelsea tells Adam to step back and not burn himself out. Adam says that he is slacking. It's not a matter of burning himself out. He don't know what's wrong with him. He's normally a person who loves challenge. Chelsea asks if there is any possibility that if Victor presents the right offer, would he accept? Adam says that there is no desire where he will be tempted to go back to Newman. Chelsea says maybe Adam agrees with what Victor is doing. They are interrupted by Billy, Johnny, and Connor, who returns from skiing. It gets weird when the kids go to get hot chocolate and Billy, Chelsea, and Adam is left at the table. Back at society, Victor asks Summer if she thinks that Adam deserves the job at Jabot. Summer expressed that he is problematic. She expressed that she doesn't want a conflict between Kyle and Jack. Victor claims he will consider it and maybe drop it. Back at Jabot, Jack has heard enough of Kyle's complaint and says that not it's up to him, it's not to please Victor or Kyle. He does what he wants with Jabot. Then he changes the subject to discuss Diane. Kyle tells Jack to be careful and to protect himself. Back at the coffee house, while everyone is at the table laughing and talking, Adam is very pissed. Back at the Grand Phoenix, Nicky tells Diane that she will not inject herself into the police investigation for Jack's sake. Nicky calls out Diane and her tactics and manipulations. Says that she's trying to move into the Abbott house. She tells Diane that time will catch up to her and she will unravel eventually and things will eventually fall apart. Diane claims that her and Jack are real and it will last. Tells Nicky that her, Ashley, and Phyllis should leave them alone. Then we see Chance goes by the Abbott house. He was entered by Jack. He tells Jack that he is on official police business, and he hands Jack a briefcase of cash, 500,000 that he gave Jeremy. Apparently, Jeremy told the police that it was a loan from Jack. Chance questions how Jack and Diane suddenly showed up on the day of the arrest and wonders why money was still an issue for them if Stark had already gotten money from them. Jack talks his way out of it and says Stark would wanted to be paid by Diane instead of him. Chance is curious why Jack didn't tell him this before. Chance called the whole thing pretty convenient for Jack. He leaves and Diane returns and Jack informs Diane that he got back the money. Diane claims she felt pretty guilty and she's happy that they got back the money. She informs Jack that Nicky knows about the necklace they stole. Then we see Summer returns to Jaboot and hugs Kyle. Kyle expressed concern about his parents moving fast. Summer discusses her talk with Victor. Adam then interrupts. He says he's looking for Jack, then asks Summer if she knows what her husband is up to. Then we see Nicky at society and she complains to Victor about Diane getting involved with Jack and bringing Jack to steal. Victor says they deserve each other. Back at Jaboot, Summer calls Adam bluff and said that it's not true. Kyle tells Adam to admit he doesn't want to be there at Jaboot. Adam then leaves. Summer looks pissed because she realized that Kyle is still involved. Then it ends with Chelsea and Billy going out for dinner. Thanks for watching. Bye.